People have wondered if we're alone in the universe forever. We've always thought about life on other planets, looking at stars, and wondering about life in other galaxies. Now, it might be true. The head of NASA recently said that the James Webb Space Telescope, our best tool for seeing space, found something big: life on a planet called Proxima B. This could change everything we know. Let's check out what the Webb telescope found and what this discovery could mean for us and space exploration. The James Webb Space Telescope is awesome. It can change how we see the universe. With its cool tech and spot in space, it lets scientists check out stars, galaxies, and planets in ways we couldn't before, giving us an amazing view of space. It might sound like a lot, but the telescope's tech is real. One of the best things about the Webb telescope is its big mirror, which is way bigger than the Hubble Space Telescope's mirror. The Webb's huge mirror helps it catch even small points of light from faraway space, including areas that other telescopes couldn't see. Before, scientists could only guess about what they might see with regular telescopes. Now, with the Webb telescope, they can see those far-off things in detail. Besides its big mirror, the Webb has tools that can find many light waves. One of these tools, the near-infrared camera, NR-CAM, takes pictures in the near-infrared part of light. This is important because infrared light can go through dust clouds that block regular light, letting scientists see deeper into space. With its good view, NAM lets astronomers closely watch stars being made in galaxies. The plan with these observations is to look into the early universe, its first light, where galaxies came from, and find and check out planets that other telescopes couldn't reach. The Webb smart tools like NAM show details about how the universe is set up, showing how galaxies form and change over time, and helping us understand what shapes space. Another important tool on the Webb telescope is the near-infrared spectrograph, NR-SPEC. This tool is important because it breaks down light from far-off space things into its light waves. This is called spectroscopy, which gives info about the temperature, speed, and what things are made of. NSPEC lets scientists check out stars and galaxies closer, using the light they take in and give off to find out what chemicals are there, and understand how things in space touch each other. It also helps us get how stars and galaxies live from when they're born to when they die. One of the Webb's main jobs is to study far-off galaxies whose light has gone for billions of years to reach us. By looking at the light data from these galaxies, astronomers can tell how old they are, what's in them, and other things, showing the secrets of how they changed. The mid-infrared instrument, MIRI, is another important tool that helps study longer light waves, which helps check out things like stars, planet systems, and dusty areas where stars are being born. MIRI also lets astronomers look at the air around planets, giving info about what's in them, how hot they are, and if they could have life. The areas where stars are born are cool. These thick dust and gas clouds block regular light, but infrared light can go through. Thanks to MIRI, scientists can watch stars and planets being made, studying what happens in these space spots. MIRI also finds planets because it can find and look at the small infrared light from their air, showing details about their space, like if there's water, carbon dioxide, and other stuff that could help life. When looking for proof of life on planets, the Webb telescope uses two main ways: spectroscopy and air looking. Even if a planet doesn't have plants or oxygen, These things aren't always needed to find life. Spectroscopy, which studies how light is taken in or given off by something, is important in looking at the air around planets. When a planet goes in front of its star, the Webb can watch the starlight going through the planet's air. This leaves chemical marks that can be looked at to find what molecules are in the air. The Webb uses two tools for this: MRI, which looks at the mid-infrared part, and NSPEC, which looks at the near-infrared part. These tools cover the light waves needed for a check. When starlight goes through a planet's air, it carries info about what's in the planet. The Webb looks at these signals to tell what the air is made of, finding molecules that might mean there is life or conditions that could help it. By finding different light marks, scientists can make plans to better understand the planet's air and weather. One of the main goals of the Webb's job is to look for biomarkers, things that are related to life like oxygen, methane, and water. But finding these things is only the first step. More watching is needed to see if the planet can have life, and any signs of life actions. Another tool is comparative indicator spectroscopy, which the Webb uses to help it search for life. By comparing light data from different planets, scientists can guess about the chance for life on other planets. What do you think about these findings? Leave your thoughts below. And if you like the video, like and subscribe. See you next time. The James Webb Space Telescope can find life marks in the air around planets, which is a big step in looking for life on other planets. This telescope's mix of tech lets it watch far-off planets with details that weren't possible before. As scientists keep studying the data from these watchings, they're finding new info about the chance for life on other worlds. The Webb telescope can look far into space, letting us look back in time and watch the early parts of the universe. By catching light from galaxies that formed billions of years ago, the Webb gives a chance to study how space changed. These watchings give clues about how stars, planets, and galaxies formed, and the things that shape the universe. Besides looking for life, the James Webb Space Telescope is helping us understand space. It can take detailed pictures of far-off galaxies, stars, and other space things, helping scientists put together the story of the universe. With each new find, the telescope keeps shaking what we think about space and growing the chances for space search. Our understanding of what's out there will be changed by the Webb telescope. As we look to the future, the Webb telescope will keep being a key tool in checking out the unknown. The finds it makes could change how we understand the universe and the future of space search. The James Webb Space Telescope shows a time in space search. It can watch far-off galaxies, find planets, and look for life, which is a goal in our search to understand the universe. With its strong tools, the Webb is ready to change how we study space and show the secrets of space. The James Webb Space Telescope can look at the air around planets, which is cool because it lets scientists look for light touches of life on far-off worlds. This telescope helps us watch planets and their air with views by finding things that could mean life is there, like oxygen, methane, and water. The Webb helps understand if other planets could have life. It helps make important comparisons with Earth, letting experts see how planets that are like Earth could have life. Through study, the telescope can break down the light from far-off stars and planets, giving scientists a look at what makes up these worlds. This is important for telling if planets might have spaces that could help life, and it opens new ways to study where life can live in the universe. The Webb can focus on the infrared part and find hidden things like stars being born in dust clouds or planets being made. These areas where stars and planets are born are hard to see with regular telescopes that use light. But the Webb's infrared can look through space dust and show details. These watchings give us an understanding of how space things are born and change, helping scientists learn about the changes that shape the universe. The Webb telescope can watch in the near and mid-infrared areas, which opens new chances to study how stars live and how galaxies form. Its tools are made to study the light by far-off galaxies, stars, and space things, letting experts look at what they're made of, how old they are, and what they look like. This will help scientists better understand how galaxies changed, how stars form and die, and how planets take shape. Another cool thing the James Webb Space Telescope can do is show the early parts of the universe. By studying light from the first galaxies that formed, scientists can learn about where space came from. This is important and can help us understand how the universe changed for years and how it keeps changing. The telescope can look far back in time and capture light from galaxies that formed years ago, giving a look into the start of the universe. The data gathered by the James Webb Space Telescope will change space search. As scientists watch and study data, they will be able to change our universe, new questions and new possibilities to humanity to search to space. The James Webb Space Telescope is making a leap in our search to explore the universe and give answer to some humanity questions. The discoveries that the telescope have been giving may not only our knowledge to space, but also our place in it. In the summary, the James Webb Space Telescope is leading to a new explore action and his most powerful tools to study the universe from other life to changing ways of galaxies. James Webb Space Telescope will reveal our secrets that have been hidden for years and changing our future in what we see in the universe. The places where stars are born are really interesting. These thick clouds of dust and gas block regular light, but infrared light can go through them. Thanks to MRI, scientists can watch stars and planetary systems being born, studying what happens inside those areas. MIRI also helps find planets outside our solar system because it can spot and study the faint infrared light from their air, telling us if there's water vapor, carbon dioxide, or other stuff that could support life. When looking for signs of life on planets outside our solar system, the Webb telescope mainly uses two things: spectroscopy and checking out the air around the planet. Even if a planet doesn't have plants or oxygen, life can still be there. Spectroscopy, which studies how light is absorbed or given off by something, helps a lot in checking out the air around planets outside our solar system. When a planet passes in front of its star, the Webb can watch the starlight going through the planet's air. This leaves behind tiny chemical signs that can be studied to figure out what molecules are in the air. The Webb uses two main instruments for this: MIRI, which focuses on the mid-infrared part of the spectrum, and NSPEC, which looks at the near-infrared part. Together, these tools cover a wide range of light needed for a good look. During a transit, the starlight passing through a planet's air carries info about what the planet is made of. The WIP studies these signals to figure out what's in the air, spotting molecules that might mean there is life or conditions that could support it. By spotting these unique signs, scientists can make models to better understand the planet's air and climate. One of the big goals of the Webb's mission is to look for compounds that are linked to life, like oxygen, methane, and water vapor. But spotting these compounds is just the first step. They need more observations to figure out if the planet is a good place to live and if there are any signs of living things. Another important tool is comparative indicator spectroscopy, which the Webb uses to help find life. By comparing light data from different planets, scientists can figure out if there's a chance for life beyond Earth. What do you think about all this? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. The James Webb Space Telescope's ability to find signs in the air of planets outside our solar system is a huge step forward in looking for life. This telescope's special mix of tech lets it watch faraway planets with a level of detail we couldn't do before. As scientists keep studying the data, they're finding new clues about the chance for life on other worlds. The Webb telescope's ability to see far out in space lets us look back in time and watch the early stages of the universe. By grabbing light from galaxies that formed billions of years ago, the Webb gives us a rare chance to study how the cosmos has changed. These observations give us important clues about how stars, planets, and galaxies formed, and the complex stuff that shaped the universe we know now. Besides looking for life, the James Webb Space Telescope also helps us understand space in general. Its ability to grab detailed pictures of faraway galaxies, stars, and other space stuff is helping scientists put together the history of the universe. With each new thing it finds, the telescope keeps making us rethink what we know about the cosmos and the chances for space exploration. Our understanding of what might be out there will be changed forever by the Webb telescope.